terrible, yes. I mean, it might not. How you doing, man? I'm on the right one. I got batteries.
Okay.
Okay. We got everybody lined up. I will go to thumbs up. Everybody's ready to go. Hey, Andy, I got you ready. Thumbs up. Perfect. Okay.
Good afternoon. At this time, I would ask you please rise for our processional and remain standing for our land acknowledgement and the playing of O Canada.
The Limestone District School Board is situated on the traditional territories of the Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee. We acknowledge their enduring presence on this land, along with the presence of Métis, Inuit, and other First Nations from across Turtle Island. We honor their cultures, histories, and ongoing relationships with this land. We offer this acknowledgement with respect and humility, knowing that words must be connected to learning, reflection, and action. At Bayridge, we continue to learn what reconciliation asks of us through our programming and initiatives, including the work of our specialist high skills major in the environment, our eco team, the care and beautification of our outdoor spaces, and our culinary arts garden. Through these experiences, students learn what it means to care for the land, give back to it, and understand their responsibility to protect it. As our graduates move forward, may you carry this respect with you in the choices you make, the places you go, and the communities you help shape. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Please be seated. Parents, guardians, distinguished guests, faculty, and most importantly, graduates. My name is Jeff Stewart, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the 2026 Bayridge Secondary School Graduation Ceremony. Grads, you did it. You made it through 4 wonderful and sometimes weird years that we call high school. From those of us who got to watch you grow from seedlings in grade 9 to fully formed trees ready to spread your branches far and wide by the end of grade 12, it has been a pleasure and a privilege to be part of your journey. Before we begin our ceremony, I know many of you are excited to capture this moment. In front of the stage, we have chairs reserved for those who want an unobstructed photograph of their graduate. I would also like to draw your attention to the paw on the left side of the stage. The words on the paw read, "Some people come into our lives and quickly go. Some stay a while and leave footprints on our hearts, and we are never, ever the same." It is a tradition at Bayridge for students to touch the paw but twice in their high school journey, once upon arrival as 9th grade students, and a second time on the day they graduate. At this time, I would like to call upon Principal Sherry Jones to share some remarks on behalf of Bayridge Secondary School.
Good afternoon, honored guests, staff, families, friends, and most importantly, our graduates. It's my privilege to stand before you today and celebrate the accomplishments of this exceptional graduating class. Today is a moment filled with pride, reflection, and great hope for the future. Graduates, this day belongs to you. Each of you has arrived here by your own unique path, filled with hard work, perseverance, challenges, and moments of joy. Some of you found your passion in the classroom, others the arts, athletics, or skilled trades. Others found your strength in quiet determination in supporting your peers or in overcoming obstacles that may not always have been visible to those around you. Whatever your journey looked like, what matters is this: You made it, and we are so proud of you. And let's be honest, there were probably moments along the way when making it felt like a stretch, like when the alarm went off on a cold winter morning, or when deadlines and other pressures seemed to arrive all at once. You've learned many important skills here at Bayridge, but perhaps one of the most impressive is your ability to complete the required work, sometimes under very tight timelines. During your time at Bayridge, we've talked often about what it means to rock, to lead with respect, optimism, courage, and kindness. These are not just words, they are values that shape who we are as a community, and I see them reflected in each of you. Respect is how you have treated one another, valuing differences, lifting each other up, and learning together. Optimism is the path that you carry forward, that even in uncertain terms, there is always a path ahead and reasons to hope. Courage is what it took to try something new, to ask for help and to speak up, to keep going when things felt difficult. And kindness, perhaps the most powerful of all, is how you made this school a community where people feel seen, supported, and valued. Graduates, as you leave Bayridge, I challenge you to continue to rock wherever life takes you. The world you are stepping into needs exactly what you have to offer. It needs your ideas, compassion, creativity, and your willingness to make a difference. It needs people who choose respect over division, optimism over doubt, courage over fear, and kindness in all things. There will be moments ahead when the path is unclear. In those times, return to these values. Let them guide your decisions and let them shape the kind of person you choose to be. And remember, you are stronger than you think, more capable than you know, and never alone. You carry with you the support of this entire community. To your families, loved ones, and supporters here today and celebrating from afar, thank you for your partnership, your encouragement, and the countless ways you have supported these graduates along the way. To our staff, thank you for your dedication, care, and unwavering belief in every student who walks through our doors. Bayridge is strengthened each day by educators and support staff who consistently go above and beyond to create a place where students are known, supported, and encouraged to succeed. Thank you as well for the time, effort, and heart you have put into preparing a celebration worthy of these graduates. I would also like to offer a special recognition to retired Principal Miss Anne-Marie McDonald, who is joining us today to share this meaningful occasion with you. And to our graduates, thank you for the impact you have made at Bayridge. You have left your mark here, and your legacy will continue. Wherever your journey leads next, whether to college, university, apprenticeship, the workforce, new experiences, or returning here, go forward with confidence and purpose. Keep learning, keep growing, keep showing the world what it means to rock. Congratulations, class of 2026. I'd like to now invite our director, Mr. Krishna Bura, to the podium.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's truly an honor and privilege for me to join all of you this afternoon. I'm very pleased to speak with the Bayridge Secondary School graduating class of 2026. On behalf of the trustees and senior staff of the Limestone District School Board, I would like to congratulate each of you on your accomplishments that have led you to this celebration this afternoon. As you move on to university, college, apprenticeship, the world of work, or returning for another year, it is my sincerest hope that you will make wise choices, challenge yourself, and embrace opportunities that present themselves as you start this next step in your life journey. At this time, I would also like to acknowledge your family, friends, and teachers, as well as other school staff, for all of their hard work over the years in helping you get to this point in your academic journey. Our board mission, vision, intention, and motto are built around your academic success and well-being. Your hard work with the support of your families and all school staff have supported your success and assisted you in reaching this significant milestone. Please take the time today or at some other point in the near future to recognize and thank those that have helped you reach this point, whether they are family, friends, or Bayridge staff. This afternoon is a time to reflect on your years in secondary school as well as looking towards the future. I hope you were able to look back with fondness and smile when you think about your time at Bayridge. I hope you can also move forward with confidence, ready to confront the challenges that are inevitable in all of our lives. As we all know, dealing with adversity is part of life. I'm sure many of you have faced obstacles already. More challenges are certain to confront you as you move forward. Personal resilience and the support of others are critical supports we all need at times. Remember, there is no shame in needing help, only in not seeking help when you need it. Additionally, when you face personal challenges of a significant nature, you need to remember that you still have choices. How you handle adversity says much more about your character than how you manage your success. When faced with personal challenges or setbacks, you can choose to wallow in sadness or anger or decide to try to do something about it. Part of this means reflecting on the priorities in your life and trying to align your words and actions to what matters most to you and those you love. You will make mistakes, and those you love will also make mistakes. Forgiving those you love, including yourself, are critical skills people too often learn the hard way or never learn. There is much more strength, hope, and healing in forgiveness and gratitude than anger and bitterness. Beyond personal challenges, we also live in a time of accelerating change. Technology continues to reshape our lives and is fundamentally changing the face of work. As the New York Times columnist and author Thomas Friedman says, when the pace of change gets this fast, the only way to retain a lifelong working capacity is to engage in lifelong learning. Sometimes the past or present can help guide us forward, but at other times, innovation or changing ourselves is required. Change will be a certainty in your life as you move forward. You will change, but so will the world around you. Those with the ability to continuously pursue learning, demonstrate flexible thinking, and collaborate with others will be best placed to adapt to change, and in fact, will be best situated to create change. I hope all of you find your passion, but much more importantly, I hope you invest in and develop your passion and see it through. Your ultimate contributions and your futures will be directly shaped by that effort and commitment. I'm going to leave you with one last thought. When all is said and done, remember that you are going to be remembered for all the things that you say and do. Be the best you can be, and in an era of eroding decency in some quarters, be kind to your fellow human beings. Again, congratulations, enjoy today, be safe, and all the very best for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Burra. This year's class poet was selected by the graduating class to recite on their behalf. It is with great pleasure that I introduce Samuel Smith.
I'm really happy that my peers have decided to vote me as class poet. It's nice to see that you guys finally realize how great I actually am. And this poem, I wrote it myself, and it's inspired by one of my favorite poets, Dr. Seuss. Oh, the years that you've had, oh, the memories made, from the first nervous footsteps to the friendships that stayed. You've raced through Bayridge hallways, you've laughed till you cried, you've made it through late mornings when you'd rather have sighed. There were spirit weeks, track meets, and lip syncs in the gym. There was Blazer Day with the dunk tank filled to the brim. There were coffee houses where talents lit up every stage with music and dancing that brought life to each page. Remember Connection Crew who helped us on our first days. Then we took on the orange outfits and learned to blaze the way. And all of the amazing staff making sure we learned something every day. And now we all have our talents. Je peux parler français. You've written your stories in classrooms and halls. You've risen together through triumphs and falls. And now, class of 26, as your days as Blazers end, remember, life's a journey, so don't follow a trend. For your Bayridge Blazers, be brave, kind, and true. The world's full of places, and they're waiting for you.
Thank you, Sam. At this time, we begin the presentation of diplomas and awards. The award descriptions and recipients of each award are listed in your program. I would like to invite the Bayridge Secondary School admin team of Sherry Jones and Jamie McCullough and incoming Student Council Co-President Caroline Cotton to assist in these presentations. I would also like to invite Mr. Matthew Fox to share the names of our first group of graduates.
All right. First, I would like to welcome up Lauren Shepard, who is receiving their Certificate of Accomplishment. They are also receiving the Torch Award in Social Skills Language and Communication. Lauren has a smile that lights up the room and a great taste in music. A contagious smile that will just warm your heart. Lauren loves connecting with others to share stories, songs, and quiet moments. Congratulations. Give it up one more time for Lauren. All right, next up, we have Alexander Abink, who's receiving their OSSD. He's also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement Silver Level, as well as the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award Bronze Level, and the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living. Alex always says hello in the halls. He is a true gentleman, so polite and respectful. A truly awesome human who has shown us all what grit, determination, and resilience can accomplish. A true class act. His future plans is to work and get money and continue his athletic journey. Nico Adam Almeida is receiving their OSSD with a Schism in Hospitality and Tourism and is graduating with honor roll. He is also earning the Learn and Work bursary for completing cooperative education credits and gaining an increased awareness of post-secondary education pathways, as well as a Torch Award in Grade 12 College English. He is a hard worker who has a positive presence in the classroom. Nico brightens the day of others around him, and he will be missed at BSS. His future plans is to attend culinary school. Nathan Arnott is receiving their OSSD with honor roll and Ontario Scholar. He's also receiving a Tiger Award in Grade 12 College English. He has persevered through some challenges and finished strong. Nathan is a true team player on the court. His future plans is to come back for Grade 13. Sophia Robin Oriama is receiving their OSSD with Schism in Arts and Culture and is graduating with honor roll and Ontario Scholar. She's also receiving the Richard Michael Stubert Memorial Award for effort, dedication, and excellence in their academics and the arts, and Learn and Work bursary for completing cooperative education credits and gaining an increased awareness of post-secondary education pathways. They're also receiving the LDSB Certificate of Court French, a Tiger Award in Mixed Dance, and Torch Awards in University History with Film and Grade 12 College Math. They are an amazing dancer with a sparkling personality, always willing to step up and support other dancers and artists. They are a passionate leader with a positive presence in the classroom. Their future plans is to attend St. Lawrence College in the fall in the aesthetics program. May Hyatt is receiving their Certificate of Accomplishment and receiving a Tiger Award in Exploring the World of Work and a Torch Award in Open Dance, Numeracy, and Numbers. May has a strong love for music and has a true flair for singing. One of the best greeters for Daily Coffee Cart, May always offers up a beautiful smile and a big hello. They're an awesome contributor to their dance class and an amazing weather lady. May has so much heart, and we are going to miss her here at BSS. Her future plans is to enjoy adventures in the community and seek any opportunity to sing her heart out. Yana Bay is receiving their OSSD with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar, as well as receiving the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award Bronze Level. Yana is a talented soccer player. She is hardworking and always respectful, quiet yet so lovely to have in class. Future plans are the University of Ottawa for Human Kinetics. Lauren Ball is receiving their OSSD. Lauren is a kind-hearted individual who is always polite to those she interacts with. Even when faced with adversity, Lauren would demonstrate courage to move forward. Her future plans is to take a gap year to work and then go into college. Gabriel Bergeron is receiving an OSSD with Schism in Information and Communication Technologies. He's graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. He is receiving the Queen's School of Computing Aspirations in Computing Award and the BSS Cheryl nominee for Outstanding Academics in STEM and was offered a scholarship at York University. He's also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement Gold Level and the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award Bronze Level. He is receiving the Bayridge Computer Specialist Program Gold Level, the Tiger Award in Grade 12 University English, and Grade 12 University Computer Science. Gabe has a wonderful sense of humor and enjoys a challenge. He is motivated to help others and not afraid to tackle a problem. His future plans is computer science at Waterloo. Connor Bridges is receiving their OSSD with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. He's also receiving a Tiger Award in Grade 12 Mixed International Business. Connor is a diligent and responsible student. He is quiet management, but he approaches his studies with dedication, always putting forth his best effort. His future plans is to study commerce at Carleton University and do lots of traveling. Noah Brooks is receiving their OSSD. They are a kind, gentle soul who is always sharing jokes and making people smile. He happens to be very creative and great with tools as well. Congratulations, Noah. Anderson Brown is receiving the OSSD with Schism in Arts and Culture and is graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. He's also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement Bronze Level and a OIAP participant in the electrical sector. He's a diligent and responsible student. Anderson showed determination in achieving his goals, always demonstrating respect towards his peers and teachers. Anderson has certainly contributed to the positive learning environment here at BSS. His future plans is to become an electrician and business owner. Cole Brown is receiving their OSSD with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. He's also receiving the Kingston Historical Society History Award, the Royal Canadian Legion Award for highest mark in Grade 12 University History, and the Social Sciences Excellence Award for successfully completing a minimum of 3 4U social science courses. He's also receiving the Torch Award in Grade 12 University Challenge and Change in Society. Cole is a very hardworking student. He is clever, funny, and has loads of integrity. He's a great critical thinker in the social sciences. His future plans is to take the broadcasting program at Niagara College and then take a job in sports broadcasting. All right. Andrew Burke is receiving the OSSD with Schism in Information and Communication Technologies and graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. He's also receiving the St. Lawrence College Board of Governors Scholarship for Excellence in Academics and Citizenship and attending SLC. He's also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement Bronze Level and the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award Bronze Level. He's also getting the BCSP Silver Level and a Tiger Award in Grade 12 Mixed Tech Design. One of the most dependable students in our building. Ask him if he would help with something and it would always get done with twice the effort and attention to detail required. He's a studious, respectful, and helpful student. His future plans is to go to SLC and take an energy systems course. Alexander Cahill is receiving their OSSD, as well as the BCSP Bronze Level and a Tiger Award in Grade 12 College Computer Science. Alex has come a long way in learning to advocate for himself. A good chat at midterm and final always helps to get through those difficult times. Also, best hat ever. All right, Chloe Kane is receiving their OSSD. Chloe is a friendly and welcoming student who stepped outside of her comfort zone to pursue new opportunities. She's a brave and resilient student. Her future plans is to continue studies at HAP at LCBI for a future career in hair design. Noden Chard is receiving their OSSD with a Schism in Arts and Culture and graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. He's receiving the Skilled Trades Bursary for completing cooperative education credits and planning to pursue the skilled trades. He's also receiving the OYAP participant in the welding sector. He's a hard-working, strong, silent student who is focused on his goals. Always a respectful student in class. His future plans is to aspire to be an entrepreneur one day and hopefully have a good future. Liam Che is receiving their OSSD. He's a quiet, reflective student who has become an advocate for himself. He's a thoughtful student who has shown both courage and resilience. Congratulations. Denny Christopoulos is receiving their OSSD with Schism in Information and Communication Technologies and is graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. He's also receiving the BCSP Bronze Level. Denny is a polite and respectful student who is always kind to his peers, an on-task student and a pleasure to have in any class. His future plans is to do another year before uni. William Lewis Clary is receiving their OSSD with a Schism in Environments. He's also receiving the Baum Harmson Award for being kind, caring, and considerate of others, and the Learning for Life Award for positive contributions to the school-to-community classroom. He's also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement Silver Level and the David Perry Volunteer Award Bronze Level, as well as a Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living. Liam is a great athlete and teammate. He is caring and supportive of his friends and is always happy to see people each morning. His future plans is to join LDSB as a caretaker. Penny Lake Code is receiving their OSSD and graduating with Honor Roll. They're also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement, Silver Level, and the David Perry Volunteer Award, Bronze Level. Bright and bubbly, Penny is always happy to chat with about life and always has a kind word to offer. Loads of potential, can't wait to see what she accomplishes in life. Her future plans is to go to St. Lawrence for community and justice services. Ethan Compo is receiving a Certificate of Accomplishment and is receiving the Shooting Star Award for perseverance and growth. He's also receiving a Tiger Award in exploring our world culinary skills and a Torch Award in community exploration. He has shown tremendous growth and development over his years here at BSS. Ethan always loves to joke around and try to make fair trades. To live every day like it's his last and enjoy every minute of it is his future plans. Leah Campo is receiving their OSSD with Schism in Arts and Culture and is graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. She's also receiving the Domino Theatre Award for Outstanding Contribution in Drama. Leah is a dedicated member of the arts community, always bright and cheery in the halls with loads of enthusiasm and passion. Future plans is grade 13 and then planning to go study the arts and go into the film industry. Addison Cook is receiving their OSSD, as well as the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement Silver Level and the David Perry Volunteer Award Bronze Level. Addie is a creative, kind, polite student who always has a smile. She has the potential to do great things. Keep an eye on this one. Future plans is to become a physiotherapist. Anika Dayal is receiving their OSSD with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. She's also receiving the Ontario Secondary School Teachers Federation District 27 Scholarship for high academic achievement, curricular involvement, and sensitivity to peers. She's also receiving the Minister's Certificate for Community Involvement Silver Level and the David Perry Volunteer Award Bronze Level, as well as the LDSB Certificate of Core French. And here we go, the Diplôme d'études en langue française. How was that? Was that, no? Okay. B2 level, as well as the Tiger Award in Grade 12 University Biology and a Grade 12 University Core French. Anika is always striving to do her best in her academics, a hardworking and high-achieving student who's not afraid to be her authentic self. She was a vital part of the community events team on Student Council. Thank you for giving back. Future plans is biomedical science and French immersion stream at U Ottawa, hopefully medical school after, hopefully making lots of money at some point. Clark Delaney is receiving their OSSD with Schism in Information and Communication Technologies and graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. He's also receiving the Bayridge Secondary School Teachers Award for Most Deserving of Special Recognition by Staff. He's also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement Silver Level and the David Perry Volunteer Award Bronze Level, the BCSB Gold Level, and a Torch Award in Grade 12 University Chemistry. Clark is a dedicated, studious, and respectful. He's a talented setter in volleyball and is very invested in athletics and helping with events. You will be missed. His future plans is to go to Carleton University for architectural, conservation, and sustainability engineering. Fanga Ding is receiving their OSSD with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. She's also receiving the Principal's Striving for Excellence Award for an international student who has made a positive contribution to the school community, and the TD Canada Trust Bank Mathematics Award for achieving the highest aggregate grade in 3 4U math courses. She's also receiving the Minister's Certificate for Community Involvement Gold Level and the David Perry Volunteer Award Silver Level, as well as Tiger Awards, here we go, in Grade 12 University Data Man, Mixed Photography, AP Calculus, and a Torch Award in University English and University Chemistry. She is a friendly, positive, hardworking, engaged student who puts the time in to understand the content. She has been seen in the library on a Friday afternoon, many of times working hard before her weekend. Angela has been also a valuable member of Student Council. Congratulations. Arielina Dibchand is receiving their OSSD and graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. She's also receiving the Matthew Cahill Memorial Award for selfless contributions made towards the betterment of school and community, and the Louis Purvis Students' Council Award for fulfilling responsibilities on Student Council. She's also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement Gold Level and the David Perry Volunteer Award Gold Level, as well as the LDSB Certificate of Core French and the DELF A2 level, I'm going to say that this time, and receiving a Tiger Award in Grade 12 University Chemistry and a Torch Award in Grade 12 University Core French and Grade 12 AP Calculus. Next to the word kindness in the dictionary is a picture of Ariel. She will take any opportunity to do anything she can to help and support others. Through her years with Student Council, she has been a foundational pillar. Her dependability and efforts to bring others in will be missed next year. We wish we could keep you around just a little bit longer. Her future plans is to go to Queen's for life science and after, work in medical field to get super rich. Noticing a theme. Layden Blaise Pierre Dupuis Laren is receiving their OSSD. Layden is a kind, caring person who works hard to achieve his goals. He always has a kind word to say to both his teachers and peers. Following graduation, he intends to enlist in the Canadian Armed Forces while completing a Police Foundations program at Loyalist College, aiming to build a career as an RCMP officer. Ella Emmer is receiving their OSSD and graduating with honor roll. She's also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement Bronze Level. Ella is a kind and respectful student who has a strong passion for her future goals. She is not afraid to put in the hard work to achieve them. Future plans is to pursue practical nursing at SLC, eventually to be an ultrasound technician. Abby Ewan is receiving their OSSD with a Schism in Arts and Culture and is graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. She's also receiving the Ontario Principals Council Student Leadership Award for commitment to hard work and the Bayridge community, and Canadian World Issues Award for outstanding awareness and involvement in global issues. She's also receiving the Minister's Certificate for Community Involvement Gold Level and the David Perry Volunteer Award Gold Level, as well as the LDSB Certificate of Core French and DELF A2 level. She's receiving the Tiger Award in Grade 12 University World Issues. Abby is a true teammate, always showing respect for her teacher, coaches, and peers. She stepped up as co-president in grade 11 as a true leader, making a positive impact at BSS. You will be greatly missed on the field hockey field, and remember, real life doesn't come with halftime breaks. Future plans is to head off to Guelph for applied science with a minor in human development and family studies. After that, she plans to go to Teachers College and become a teacher one day. Bella Marie Farrell is receiving their OSSD with a Schism in Information and Communication Technologies and is graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. She is receiving the School Council Citizenship Award for Leadership, Spirit, and Contributions to Bayridge, the Robert Joyce Memorial Award for Outstanding Commitment to Bayridge through Clubs and Athletics, and the Judith Brown Black Excellence Award selected by LDSB in honor of Trustee Judith Brown, given annually to a graduating Black LDSB student who demonstrates outstanding academics, community involvement, and a passion for promoting Black Canadian history, and she's also your class valedictorian for 2026. She is also receiving the Minister's Certificate for Community Involvement Gold Level, the David Perry Volunteer Award Gold Level, and the BCSP Gold Level. Belle is a strong advocate for both herself and others. Her efforts as a leader in the building, on student council, and various other clubs and teams made positive impacts on our school community. Belle is very academically inclined and not afraid to try something new or take on a challenge. Her future plans is to achieve a bachelor's degree in life science and biochemistry at Queen's University with a specialization in drug discovery and human toxicology on the Joyce Family Foundation bursary, then joining the reserves and heading to dental school to become a military dentist. Congratulations. Becca Joan Fisher is receiving their OSSD with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. She is also receiving the Specialty Trophies Award for a student pursuing a college-related program, as well as the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement Bronze Level and a Torch Award in Grade 12 Tech Design. Becca is a very kind and compassionate student, always willing to step up and help her community. A hard worker who has done a lot of work to improve as a student over the years. She has set herself up for success. Her future plans is a Bachelor of Behavioral Psychology at St. Lawrence. All right, at this time, I'd first like to thank Caroline Cotton and invite Basika Dungell up to the stage, as well as Ms. Fabioli, to take my job.
Evan Gation, receiving their OSSD, also receiving the Torch Award in Grade 12 Woodworking. Evan is a student who possesses amazing facts and passion for history. He's quick-witted, hysterically funny, super creative, and is great at working with his hands. Future plans are returning to Bayridge for Grade 13 and work towards a career in automotive, motorcycle retail, and maintenance. personality whatsoever.
Hardy har har.
Bye-bye. Up next, we have Jack Joseph Giffen receiving their OSSD, also receiving the Tiger Award in grade 12 college construction. Jack has an amazing sense of humor and his sarcasm is next level. Besides being super funny, he is also a talented javelin and discus thrower. So talented, in fact, that he can throw discus wearing slides. Truly amazing. Ellis Goslin receiving their OSSD, graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Torch Award in grade 12 Mixed Communication Technology. Ellis is an extremely creative and amazing sketch, costume, and digital artist who brings a fun and comedic energy to the classroom. Ellis is a truly wonderful human. Future plans, psychology degree program at SLC. Peyton Gray receiving their OSSD, also receiving the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living and an honorary Tiger Award for your integrity. Peyton is a quiet but kind student who is always a pleasure to teach and coach. A friendly student, Peyton would always say hello to you in the halls, and most importantly, Peyton has demonstrated perseverance through challenges, which has been truly inspiring, and this speaks to his strength and character. Giulio Guidetti, receiving his OSSD and graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. He's also receiving the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living and the Diplôme d'études et langue français at the B1 level. Also receiving the Tiger Award in grade 12 College English and grade 11 Mixed Math. Giulio was a fantastic addition to our senior cohort this year. He is a very polite and respectful student who is both studious and helpful to his peers. Adam Guy, receiving his OSSD. Adam's charismatic, comedic, and creative are just some of the ways teachers would describe him. He always holds the audience in his hands and was always willing to share his talents at BSS coffee houses. Congratulations, Adam. Kylie Hanna, receiving a Certificate of Accomplishment. Kylie is a true fashionista. She's always making a stylish statement, is incredibly creative and talented in the arts. Kylie will truly be missed for her kind-heartedness and her willingness to always help out at BSS. Future plans, continuing her education at Bayridge Secondary for another year. Najma Hashi, receiving their OSSD and graduating with Honor Roll. Also receiving the Torch Award in grade 12 Mixed Photography. Najma is a wonderful dancer who shines when she performs. She is polite, hardworking, and although a quiet student, Najma shows determination in all that she does. She's a smile that can light up any room. Amani Hussain, graduating with OSSD, SHSM, and Environment, as well as an Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Brenda Molle Award for Excellence in Science for achieving the highest average in 3 4U sciences. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the gold level, and the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the bronze level, as well as the LDSB Certificate of Core French and the Diplôme d'études et langue français at the B1 level, receiving Tiger Award in grade 12 University Chemistry and the Torch Award in grade 12 University Advanced Functions and grade 12 AP Calculus. Amani is a strong student with an inquisitive brain. She puts in the work to understand her courses and takes every opportunity to ask questions and further her knowledge. Amani is reflective and an absolute joy to talk with. She's contributed so much to BSS, including volunteering of both student council and the ECO team. Thank you for making a difference. Future plans, studying computer engineering at Queen's. Brooke Howard, receiving their OSSD and graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Tiger Award in grade 12 Mixed Yearbook, grade 12 College Chemistry, and receiving the Torch Award in grade 12 College Math. A conscientious student, Brooke is driven to succeed. She's often helpful to her peers and contributes to the positive environment at BSS through her respectful demeanor. Future plans, attending Loyalist College for the paramedic program. Katie Lynn Hurto, receiving their OSSD and graduating with honor roll, also receiving the Shooting Star Award for Perseverance and Growth, as well as the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the bronze level and a Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living. Katie is one of the kindest humans to ever exist. She is always there to help her friends or when asked by staff. Katie has shown tremendous growth and perseverance in her time here at BSS, and she is going to be greatly missed. Future plans are attending St. Lawrence College's CICE program in the fall. Emma Ilashova, receiving OSSD and graduating with honor roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Tiger Award in grade 12 mixed drama and grade 12 university history through film, as well as the Torch Award in grade 12 mixed equity and social justice. Emma is a talented artist and writer. She has an incredibly kind heart and is always willing to participate in classroom discussions. Emma never shies away from sharing her perspective, but is also eager to connect with others. Emma is a breath of fresh air with an amazing smile and personality, adding an international flair to our BSS community. Future plans to study psychology at the University of New York in Prague. Nicholas Johnson, receiving OSSD and SHSM in Arts and Culture, graduating with honor roll, as well as the Danny Maxwell Legacy Award for exemplifying the rock philosophy. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the bronze level and OYAP participant in the electrical sector, as well as the Tiger Award in grade 12 woodworking. Nick is a hardworking student with a positive attitude. He was a pleasure to have in phys ed classes and an awesome athlete to coach. Nick is always humble and kind and has left a positive mark on the BSS community. Future plans, going to St. Lawrence to be an electrical engineering technician. Evan Keeler, receiving the OSSD and graduating with honor roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Francis Carney Memorial Award for Excellence in Creative Writing, the Arthur Adams Award for Challenge and Change in Society, and the Limestone Student Achievers Award for Academic Excellence, Leadership, and Supporting Others. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the bronze level, the Tiger Award in grade 12 University Challenge and Change in Society, the grade 11 Peer Tutoring course, as well as the Torch Award in grade 12 University English. A mathematical powerhouse who uses his powers for good in the classroom and as an outstanding leader for the Mathletes program. Evan is a friendly face that's always happy to see you in the halls and engage in conversation. A student who truly cares about others in the school and community, having volunteered countless hours with our student council. Future plans, learn mathematics and post-secondary education to the highest degree he can achieve, then return to Kingston to attain his Bachelor's of Education and pursue a career in teaching. Lucas Kennedy, receiving an OSSD, as well as the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living. Lucas is a student with a great sense of humor and a ton of energy. Always friendly in the halls, Lucas often has a joke at the ready and looks for opportunities to bring some joy to others. Congratulations, Lucas. William Ron Kennedy, receiving his OSSD, as well as the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the bronze level, and the Torch Award for grade 12 mixed tech design. William is a kind and considerate student. He is always so polite and kind in the hallways. William always asks great questions and is a student who will be remembered as a seeker of knowledge. Future plans, going to the Police Foundations program at post-secondary level. Congratulations. James Kennelly, receiving OSSD and graduating with honor roll and Ontario Scholar. as well as the Engineers of Kingston bursary as a future engineering student. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the bronze level, and the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the bronze level, and the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living. One of the nicest humans you'll ever meet, James is a true rock star. He embodies what it means to be a Blazer through respect, optimism, courage, and kindness. James has been a dedicated member of the track team for all 4 years and is keen to help other throwers grow and flourish. He's a strong leader and another math powerhouse who positively impacts the classroom and the Math Leads program. You will be missed, James. Future plans, Queen's Engineering. Leanne Kim, receiving the OSSD. Leanne has a strong sense of fashion, often wearing some sharp outfits to school. He always says hi in the halls and has worked very hard to improve his English skills. Leanne is reliable and always shows up. Congratulations. Bronwyn Knowles, receiving their OSSD and graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Bayridge Achievement Award for Perseverance in Achieving Academic Goals, the Ontario Principals Council Limestone Scholarship granted to a student of an OPC member who has demonstrated lifelong commitment to learning, personal academic achievement, and school involvement, and the Les Fork Scholarship for showing a high interest in and interaction with the senior community and entering the fields of medicine, gerontology, technology, and sociology. Bronwyn's also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the silver level and the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the bronze level, as well as the Torch Award in Grade 12 University Data Management. One of the most hardworking and determined students you will meet, Bronwyn quietly puts in the work both inside and outside of the classroom to constantly improve and to chase her dream of becoming a nurse. A true leader, Bronwyn volunteers her time to support many initiatives. She has a heart bigger than herself and has demonstrated that perseverance and grit matters and does pay off. The healthcare world is beyond lucky to have you joining the front lines. Future plans, attending Algonquin for a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. Andrew Koss, receiving the OSSD and graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the bronze level and the Tiger Award in Grade 12 Mixed Guitar. Andrew is an excellent athlete and leader who takes time to mentor other students and boost his teammates up. Andrew always has a smile on his face and exudes positivity wherever he goes. Future plans, studying kinesiology at Ottawa U, and afterwards becoming an infantry officer in the Canadian Armed Forces. Peter Treshek, receiving OSSD and graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Peter is a friendly and respectful student. In the classroom, he is thoughtful and insightful and offers excellent critical thinking skills. Peter is kind and has made a positive impact on our BSS community. Congratulations. Donovan Lothian, receiving OSSD. Donovan has shown the ability to persevere through challenges. He's shown great personal growth and continued to move forward despite setbacks. Congratulations. Hamish McGregor, receiving the OSSD and SHSM in Information and Communication Technologies, graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Bayridge Review Society for outstanding contribution to the arts. Hamish is also receiving the Bayridge Computer Specialist Program Gold level, as well as the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the bronze level, and the Tiger Award in Grade 12 Guitar. A third mathematical powerhouse who mostly uses his power for good in the classroom, and as a leader in the Math Leads program, Hamish has truly left his mark at BSS. His comedic presence in the school through Blazer News and assemblies will be missed. However, the jury is still out about his Benoit Blanc voice. Blanc voice? That's an inside joke. Future plans to build something that progresses humanity. Congratulations. Chloe Elizabeth McPhee, receiving OSSD and SHSM in Information and Communication Technologies, graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the bronze level. Chloe is a conscientious student who has always followed up in guidance to ensure she is on track to graduate early, and here she is. Chloe has a great sense of humor when you get to know her and is quick to offer her wit. Future plans, take a year off. Brennan Mahaffey, receiving their OSSD. Brennan has faced adversity and with courage and continued to move forward with determination and resilience. Brennan has a wonderful peer tutor who is willing to go above and beyond for the safety and success of his peers. Thank you for always being kind and respectful to others. Future plans to return for grade 13 next year and then apply to the firefighting program for the 27-28 school year. Congratulations. Chloe Malcolm, receiving the OSSD. Determined with a side of feisty is one way teachers would describe Chloe. Showing confidence and standing up for what she believes in, Chloe is not afraid to share her thoughts and ideas. Chloe has shown growth over her years at BSS, and this will serve her well in the future. Future plans, attending SLC. Congratulations. Anna Malakin, receiving OSSD. Anna will always be remembered as having the most beautiful fingernail decor. She has shown the ability to learn from challenges and continue to move forward towards her goals. Congratulations, Anna. Malcolm McCaw, receiving OSSD and graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Mac is a great student dedicated to his academics. Along with being diligent in the classroom, Mac was a cornerstone on the BSS hockey program who will be greatly missed moving forward. Congratulations. Jackson Warner McCutcheon, receiving his OSSD as well as the Tiger Award in grade 12 workplace math. Jackson is a wonderful artist who always takes the time to make his work beautiful. He has an amazing memory for facts and never lacks knowledge to share with others. We will miss his good morning run-bys in the hallway and how he always is so happy to say hello. Congratulations, Jackson. Matthew McFarland, receiving their OSSD, as well as the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the bronze level, and the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living. Matthew is just a really nice guy, and someone who is always great to chat with in the halls. He's willing to work with anyone on projects and tasks, and has the best sense of humor. Congratulations, Matthew. Cameron McKinnon, receiving their OSSD. Cameron is a capable student. He's shown growth in his journey through high school and has demonstrated the ability to adapt and learn from experiences, progressing towards his goals. Congratulations, Cameron. Leighton McLaren, receiving their OSSD and graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Torch Award in grade 12 Ontario Literacy course. Leighton is a very friendly student who always shows interest in what he's learning. Personable and kind, Leighton brings a lot of great ideas to discussions in classes, especially English class. Congratulations. Owen Meany, receiving his OSSD and graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the bronze level and the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living. Owen is a very kind and friendly student. He has a great personality and is super outgoing and funny. Owen is a hardworking student and athlete, always showing respect to his classmates, teammates, and teachers. Future plans, attending SLC for electrical techniques. Hayden Messenger, receiving his OSSD in Information and Communication Technologies. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the bronze level and the Bayridge Computer Specialist Program, bronze level. Hayden is a student who enjoys a good conversation. He always has an interesting fact to share and enjoys building puzzles. His daily presence in room 133 to work through as many puzzles as possible will be missed. So much so that Miss Elvidge had to go out and buy more puzzles. Future plans, Bachelor of Commerce at SLC. Tristan Messenger, receiving OSSD and SHSM in Information and Communication Technologies, graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the Silver level and David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the Bronze level, as well as the LDSB Certificate of Core French and Bayridge Computer Specialist Program Bronze level, and the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living. A dedicated track athlete, Tristan is a curious student who enjoys interesting conversations. He always makes his teachers and coaches laugh and is polite and respectful to others. Future plans, Police Foundations at SLC. Josh Miles, receiving his OSSD and SHSM in Information and Communication Technologies, graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. School awards, Service Above Self, Graduation Award presented by the Rotary Club of Kingston Frontenac for embodying volunteerism and being kind, generous, and empathetic. The School Council Citizenship Award for Leadership, Spirit, and Contributions to Bayridge, and the MP Mark Garrettson Environmental Award for advocating and taking action on environmental issues. Josh is also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the Silver level and David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the Silver level, Bayridge Computer Specialist Program Gold level, and the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living, as well as the Tiger Award in Grade 12 Mixed Communication Technology and the Torch Award in Grade 12 University Computer Science. Josh is a very involved student at BSS, both in the classroom during discussions and with extracurriculars. His flair for pizzazz and comedy on the screen, his energy on Blazer News at assemblies and on the live streams will be greatly missed, as well as his efforts with student council and eco team. Future plans to attend Ontario Tech University for a 5-year program in digital entertainment and media with a co-op. London Milling Teskey, receiving their OSSD and graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the Gold level and David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the Bronze level. Receiving a Tiger Award in Grade 12 College Hospitality and Tourism. London is a thoughtful and critical thinker with a creative edge. London has contributed to our BSS Arts program. London has shown that success is built on persistence and hard work. Future plans, attending SLC for a bachelor's in behavioral psych. Lucia Miranda, receiving their OSSD and SHSM in Arts and Culture, graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Janet Louise Babcock Memorial Prize for Excellence in Visual Arts. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the Bronze level and the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living, as well as the Tiger Award in Grade 12 Mixed Visual Arts. One of the most kind-hearted and respectful students you will meet, Lou leads by example. A talented and creative artist, Lou is an excellent student in the classroom, a truly caring person. Lou lifts others up, I'm so sorry, Lou, and wants the best for her peers. BSS is so lucky to have you. Next year, going to Algonquin College for a bachelor's in interior design. Toby Morgan, receiving their OSSD and SHSM in Hospitality and Tourism, graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the Bronze level, a Tiger Award in Grade 12 Mixed Visual Arts, and the winning designer of our program cover and grad mural for 2026. Toby is a very talented artist. From doodles to the grad mural, Toby has expressed their creative flair at BSS. Toby was also a wonderful volunteer for our culinary arts program, putting in lots of hours for various events. Miss Cameron and Miss Cox say a big thank you. Congratulations. McKeegan Murphy, receiving their OSSD, as well as the Tiger Award in Grade 12 Open Communication Technology. Mickey is a compassionate student, always looking out for others. He would not hesitate to stop and say hello to teachers, both past and present, in the hallway. Mickey is a very reflective person, and his honesty and straightforward responses will be missed. and so will his awesome comebacks. Future plans to become a video game developer and project his fictional world to the masses. Congratulations. Torin Murphy, receiving their OSSD as well as the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living. Torin is a positive student both in the classroom and in athletics. Easy to coach and a pleasure to teach, Torin is both polite and social to his peers and teachers. Congratulations. I'd now like to invite Mr. Sween to join us on stage to take us home.
Never run the anchor before, here I go. All right. Zachary Wright Ogilvie is graduating OSSD with Honor Roll Ontario Scholar, a Major School Award, Matthew Cahill Memorial Award for selfless contributions made towards the betterment of school and community. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement, Silver Level, and David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award, Bronze Level, and the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living. Receiving the Torch Award in Grade 12 University Biology and Grade 12 Mixed International Business. A true team player, always motivating others, Zach is a kind and dedicated student. Zach is always working hard on both his academics and his athletics, leaving his mark at BSS. Future plans, victory lap, college, job, get money. Shireen Asliva is Diploma OSSD SHSM in Arts and Culture, graduating Honor Roll Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Torch Award in Grade 12 College Baking. Charmel is a kind and polite student. She is talented and bright and has a knack for making others feel welcomed and supported. Her caring nature and encouraging spirit have left a lasting impression on those around her. Jian Park is graduating with OSSD, SHSM in Information and Communications Technologies with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement, Silver Level, and David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award, Bronze Level. Also Bayridge Computer Specialist Program at the Gold Level, receiving the Tiger Award in Grade 12 University Physics, Grade 12 University Advanced Functions, and Grade 12 University Calculus and Vectors. Jian is a hard-working critical thinker. She is a talented artist producing some amazing pieces of art during her time at BSS. Respectful and kind are just some of the ways her teachers would describe her. Jian is an absolute dream student. Future plans to study engineering science at the University of Toronto. Eli Parker is graduating with an OSSD and SHSM and Information and Communications Technology, graduating Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Major School Award is the Can-Do Spirit Award for Leadership and Determination and the Queen's Women in Computing Award, Excellence in Computing. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement, Gold Level, and the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award, Bronze Level. Also the Bayridge Computer Specialist Program, Gold Level, and receiving the Tiger Award in Grade 12 Mixed Photography. Eli is an amazing and dedicated photographer for our school and our events, a hard worker who gets stuff done. Eli is always someone you can depend on. Her efforts with the BCSP, Blazer News, and Student Council will be greatly missed. Eli, you are kind and wonderful to others, and we think you are top-notch. Future plans to attend St. Lawrence College for the Computer Programming and Analysis course, then completing the Cybersecurity course in hopes of becoming a cybersecurity specialist. This is Sarah Perry. Sarah is graduating OSSD with Honor Roll Ontario Scholar. Sarah has demonstrated resilience and determination in overcoming barriers and achieving her goals. Her ability to grow and learn through difficult circumstances has been commendable. Well done, Sarah. Hudson Peters, graduating OSSD Honor Roll Ontario Scholar. Major School Award is the Indigenous Student Award for Leadership. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the silver level, and the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award, the bronze level, and the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living. Receiving the Torch Award in Grade 12 University Calculus and Vectors, Grade 12 University English, and Grade 12 University Computer Science. Always participating in classroom discussions, Hudson is curious, inquisitive, and demonstrates a true love for learning. A huge thank you to Hudson for breaking through the silence and putting up your hand in AP Calculus. David Alexander Polk. David is graduating OSSD with SHSM in Information and Communications Technology, also Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Major School Award is the Alliance Communications Award for pursuing post-secondary studies in a business-related program. He is also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement in silver level and the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the bronze level. He's receiving the Tiger Award in Grade 12 Mixed Technological Design. David is a responsible student who is friendly and helpful. He never shies away from getting involved and helping out wherever he can. David is always diligent in the classroom, working hard and asking all the right questions. In the future, he will be studying commerce at the University of Ottawa, and he hopes to travel a lot in the future. This is Gavin Porter. Gavin is graduating with OSSD, SHSM in Information and Communication Technology with Honor Roll. He is also receiving the Bayridge Computer Specialist Program Certificate at the bronze level. Gavin is a polite and respectful student. He demonstrates curiosity about the universe around him and asks some big questions. Gavin's positive attitude will serve him well in all of his future endeavors. Cordelia Quelch is graduating OSSD with Honor Roll Ontario Scholar. Major School Award is the Barry O'Connor Bursary for Outstanding Character. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the bronze level. Cordy is an incredibly kind, respectful, and positive human being. She is kind to all staff, peers, and her teammates and cares deeply about making a positive difference in every space she's in. Cordy always strives to improve, whether it be in academics or athletics. In the future, she will be studying political science and communications at the University of Ottawa with plans to go to law school and get a law degree. Mohammed Ramo is graduating OSSD. Mohammed is always polite and respectful to staff. He has persevered despite challenges, and he has made great strides in his English. Congratulations, Mohammed. Alyssa Rollick is graduating OSSD with Honor Roll Ontario Scholar, also receiving the Tiger Award in Grade 12 College Math and Grade 12 College Baking. Alyssa was a wonderful addition to the equity team and her volleyball team. Fun to chat with, Alyssa is always willing to share a laugh and a smile. She is ambitious, focused, and motivated, and will do very well in her future plans. She will be attending SLC for Office Administration, Legal, and Health Services. Jackson Russenholt, graduating OSSD, also receiving the Torch Award in Grade 12 Guitar. Jackson is a critical thinker with a love of knowledge, a strong writer who is encouraged to keep up his creative side. Also known as Troy Bolton in the High School Musical, The Musical, Jackson is an extremely creative person who isn't afraid to try new things. Future plans to pursue carpentry and woodworking. Santiago Saxon, graduating OSSD. Santiago is a polite and respectful student. He demonstrated a passion for drawing, especially during lessons outside of art class. Santiago always goes out of his way to be friendly towards others and was a wonderful addition to the Bayridge soccer program. In the future, he will return to do grade 13. Paru Santhosh, graduating with OSSD on the Honor Roll Ontario Scholar. Major school awards include the Lieutenant Governor's Community Volunteer Award for outstanding commitment to the school and community, and the Governor General's Academic Award for the highest academic average in the last 2 years of study, with an average of 96.1 over grade 11 and 12. Never took computer science. Hey, get back here. Also, receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement Gold Level and the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the Silver Level. Receiving the Tiger Award in Grade 12 University Calculus and Vectors and Grade 12 University Kinesiology. Parvati is a very hardworking and thoughtful student, kind and extremely diligent. Parvati always gives her best effort in the classroom. One of the sweetest students in the building. Parvati's kind demeanor will be missed next year. Next year, going to Queen's for biopsychology, and then later pursuing a career in medicine and psychiatry. Ben or Benjamin? Ben Saulnier is graduating OSSD SHSM in Information and Communications Technology, graduating with honor roll and Ontario Scholar. He is also receiving the Bayridge Computer Specialist Program at the gold level and receiving the Torch Award in Grade 12 University Physics. Ben is academically inclined and always willing to share his ideas with others. Ben actively participates in class, offering an interesting comment or posing a thoughtful question. A kind student, Ben is always looking to help out those around him. Congratulations, Ben. Dominique Jocelyn Lise Saville, graduating with OSSD, Honor Roll, and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the bronze level, receiving the Tiger Award in Grade 12 Musical Theatre and the Torch Award in Grade 12 Mixed Dance and Grade 12 College English. Nikki has made huge strides in English, and her hard work has paid off. She is a pleasure to teach in dance and is not afraid to step outside of her comfort zone. Nikki is also very interested in standing up for human and women's rights and does so with confidence. In the future, she is going to become a continuity expert. Jordan Shaver, graduating with an OSSD and SHSM in Hospitality and Tourism with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. Major school award is the Michael Bullitt Patron of the Arts Award for strong involvement in the arts. Also receiving and the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the silver level, the Tiger Award in Grade 12 Drama, Grade 12 College English, and Grade 12 College Hospitality and Tourism, the Torch Award in Grade 12 Mixed Visual Arts, and Grade 12 College Working with Children. Jordan is a positive presence in the classroom and our school community, a kind and thoughtful leader. Jordan has been involved in many initiatives at Bayridge, often helping out at culinary events or creating a wonderful piece of art. Jordan does everything with a smile. In the future, just wants to live a happy, healthy life with my friends and family. Austin Sheard is graduating with an OSSD. Austin is a polite student who is respectful to others. When push comes to shove, Austin will dig in and get the job done. In the future, plans to pursue a career in nursing. It's Connor Smith. Connor is graduating OSSD with Honor Roll. Major school award is the Smile Award for showing interest in and friendship towards exceptional students. Also receiving the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living, the Tiger Award in Grade 10 Locally Developed Science. Connor is a great athlete. He is also a warm, kind student who is considerate of others. Connor has the gift of uplifting others and has contributed to our positive Bayridge community. In the future, he will be returning to Bayridge and exploring dual credit options at St. Lawrence College. Mr. Poetry himself, Mr. Samuel Smith, is graduating with an OSSD in the SHSM in Information and Communications Technology, Honor Roll, and Ontario Scholar. And as I mentioned, he is your class poet for 2026. He's also receiving the Bayridge Computer Specialist Award at the bronze level, Limestone Certificate of Core French, and Diplôme d'études en langue française at the B1 level. Sam is a positive presence in the classroom. He has a great sense of humor and is always looking out for the best interest of his friends. He is determined, and this will serve him well in all of his future endeavors. He will be back for a victory lap. Juan Song, graduating with OSSD, Honor Roll, Ontario Scholar. Juan is a great team player. He is humble and hardworking and one of the kindest people. He is an excellent problem solver and always digs into problems with everything he has. He is diligent and shows determination in all that he does, and in the future he will be attending Carleton University for mechatronics engineering. Luke Sparks, graduating OSSD. Luke has persevered through some tough times to overcome challenges and has done so with his head held high. Luke will always say hello in the halls and shows off his friendly and outgoing personality. Luke, don't ever forget how capable you are. In the future, he plans to take a year off to work. Jonathan Sponholz Ruskin, graduating with an OSSD, Honor Roll, Ontario Scholar. Major School Award is the Bayridge Secondary School's Teachers Award for Most Deserving of Special Recognition by Staff. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for the Community Involvement at the bronze level. Jonathan is a polite and respectful student. He is a great athlete who is always working hard to improve. Jonathan is always working as hard as he can in the classroom, showing grit and determination. And next year he will be at Queen's University for kinesiology. Calla Strang is graduating with OSSD, Honor Roll, Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the silver level and David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the bronze level. Calla is a very thoughtful student. She is kind and shows care towards others. She works hard in the classroom and is dedicated to her academics. She is always friendly and respectful to those around her. In the future, attending Queen's University for a Bachelor of Science and concurrent education. Dylan Strasburger, graduating OSSD. Dylan is a student who would always say hello to teachers in the hallway. He has set goals for his future and knows what he needs to do to stay focused to make that happen. Dylan is always positive no matter what's going on, and in the future he plans to pursue business. Harrison Sturgeon is graduating OSSD with Honor Roll, Ontario Scholar. Major School Award is the Ultimate Rock Star Award for demonstrating the valued characteristics of respect, optimism, courage, and kindness. He's also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the silver level and the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the bronze level and the Certificate of Proficiency in Healthy Active Living. Also receiving the Torch Award in grade 12 Mixed Guitar and grade 12 University Calculus and Vectors. Harry is a polite, kind, and respectful student. He has shown so much growth over his years at Bayridge and was an amazing addition to any classroom. Harry's genuine kindness towards others will be missed next year. He will be at Queen's for a Bachelor of the Arts. This is Mingy Jackson Sue, graduating with OSSD, also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the bronze level. Jackson is an outgoing, friendly student. He was always a wonderful addition to his classes. His teachers comment that he is one of the nicest students who would continue to smile even when overcoming some difficult obstacles. We will all miss your hello. Future plans, university in Korea. Evan Tyfer, graduating with an OSSD, SHSM in Information and Communication Technology, Honor Roll, and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the Gold level, and the David Perry Memorial Student Volunteer Award at the Silver level, and receiving the Torch Award in Grade 12 Mixed Photography. Evan is a leader in the esports program. His ability and teamwork led Bayridge to a collection of medals, including a national title. A very kind and caring student, Evan always has a positive attitude, even when facing obstacles. Your perseverance has paid off. Congratulations, Evan. Janren Gabriel Dizontan is graduating OSSD with Honor Roll Ontario Scholar. A kind student, Janren Gabriel is an incredibly hard worker. He also stays positive no matter what the challenge. He is highly motivated and has a resiliency that will benefit him in his future. He plans to take an architectural program and get a master's degree. Spencer Thompson is graduating OSSD with Honor Roll Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the Bronze level, Torch Award in Grade 12 Mixed Drama and Grade 12 College Baking. Spencer always has something fun to chat about, always ready to take on a challenge, willing to lend a hand and help out with whatever is needed. Future plans to get into a cosmetics course at St. Lawrence and become a stylist. Kensei Travers, graduating OSSD, SHSM in Hospitality and Tourism, Honor Roll, and Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Torch Award in Grade 12 College, Hospitality and Tourism. Kensei is inquisitive and thoughtful, always up for a challenge. Kensei works hard and perseveres when faced with challenges. Haihu Wang is graduating OSSD with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar. The Wilkinson and Company LLP Scholarship for Excellence in Business and pursuing post-secondary program in business. Also receiving the Minister's Certificate of Recognition for Community Involvement at the Bronze level. A kind, caring, hardworking, and thoughtful young woman who has some amazing K-pop moves. No pressure. She is a sweet student that will always greet you with a smile, a deep thinker, and is always engaged in her learning, plans to continue studies at university. This is Nathan Wood, graduating OSSD with an SHSM in Arts and Culture on the Honor Roll and an Ontario Scholar. Also receiving the Tiger Award in Grade 12 College English. Nathan has been an amazing help to the athletics department with all things scorekeeping and event setup. An excellent hands-on student, Nathan has excelled as both a student and leader in the woodshop. It has to be said, Nathan is a huge Bills fan, so go Bills, go. Nolan Woods, graduating OSSD. Nolan is a focused student and athlete, whether he is in the classroom or on the ice. Nolan perseveres when faced with challenges to keep moving forward. Plans to attend St. Lawrence for the plumber apprenticeship program. And this man has been last in every fire drill in elementary, last in everything alphabetical, but I'm telling you, we're finishing up strong, everybody, with Milo Zelmanovitz. Milo is graduating OSSD, SHSM in Information and Communication Technology, graduating with Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar, and he is receiving the Aaron Bertrand Kindness Award for supporting others in the school. He's also receiving the Bayridge Computer Specialist Program at the Gold level. Milo is a kind student who is dedicated to his studies. He's always greeting staff with a smile and is kind to his peers. His positive attitude will be missed next year, but Queens will benefit when he attends computer engineering. Congratulations, Milo. All right, that's it for me, everybody. I'd like to invite the incomparable Mr. Stewart back up here to take us home.
Thank you, Mr. Swain. Now, there is one award in your program for which no name is paired. The Wall of Fame is one of the highest honors that we can bestow upon a graduate. At this time, I would like to ask the head of social sciences, Ms. Brenda Scarlett, to come to the stage and speak about this year's honoree.
Sweet. Okay. Almost. Just a second. And Milo, we have to get that plaque back. I goofed up. Almost. Here we go. Okay. Mr. Stewart's really tall. All right. I am thrilled to be announcing the Wall of Fame recipient for 2026. I had the privilege to work with this individual in grade 9 geography and was immediately impressed. Since this time, they have grown into the quiet and impactful leader we see today. In speaking with many staff, there is so much to be said about this very deserving recipient who has contributed to the betterment of our Bayridge community and has left a lasting impression on us all. Bayridge is built on success, community, and tradition, and this individual exemplifies these characteristics. There is no community without kindness. This individual is the definition of kindness. One teacher has said that when you look in the dictionary, you see this person's picture. Being kind, making time for others to ensure success for all. Here is one example. This individual, despite having a very demanding academic schedule, immediately, with no hesitation, agreed to tutor another student in chemistry at lunch several times a week. She simply did this out of the kindness and a genuine desire to help. It wasn't for recognition or credit. She just wanted to support another student who she didn't even know. That willingness to give her time so generously, despite an already full schedule, really stood out. It speaks volumes about her character and the kind of person she is. As well, from another staff member, all 4 years of French, I have seen her be so kind and uplifting. She makes other people feel welcomed and seen when they are around her. She is also just so selfless with what she gives back to the school. Which leads us to tradition. She is the one behind the scenes, quietly organizing and assisting others to ensure success for the many wonderful events to keep the traditions alive and build the Bayridge community. From student council to Blazer News, no one really knows the hundreds of hours this wonderful human has put forth, and for this we are thankful. She has served as the manager of Blazer News over the past year, and she has been an extraordinary presence for everyone involved. She brings a rare combination of patience, kindness, and quiet strength to everything she does. What stands out most is not just how capable she is, but the way she treats people. She leads with empathy. She supports her peers without judgment, encourages others even when things are difficult, and creates an environment where people feel comfortable, valued, and motivated to do their best. She has a way of making everything feel manageable, simply through her steady and positive presence. When things feel stressful or out of control, this individual is the kind of person we should all strive to be more like. She reminds us that leadership is about lifting up others, staying grounded, and approaching challenges with grace. Our school community as a whole is better because of her, which clearly shows building community. In the classroom, the student council team, or newsroom, she made space for all. Student council has greatly benefited from her willingness and kindness. She encouraged others to join and thus produced an amazing team of individuals who never stopped giving back. From encouraging our grade 9s to get involved at Clubs Carousel, to the food drive, to Teddy Bear campaign, she played a role in most of the ministries, and every member of council was motivated by her positivity. She was constantly working in the background, making life easier for everyone. And I'm not sure if many of council even realized. Finally, this brings us to Blazers Giving Back Day, which was a huge success, with her quiet and thoughtful leadership and organization. In fact, she is already suggesting coming back next May to help guide the new crew in running 2027 Blazers Giving Back Day. She is an individual who kept student council motivated, positive, and honestly made the team believe in themselves. This quiet leader made all the difference. As Gandhi said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. This is Ariel Dipchand, and I am so proud to introduce Ariel as the recipient of the Wall of Fame 2026 award. Congratulations, Ariel. Come on up here. We're going to head off the stage now. I'll call back up Mr. Stewart.
Ms. Scarlett Short. Congratulations, Ariel. You are certainly an amazing representative of this class, but I would be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity for us to collectively congratulate and celebrate the class of 2026. I would now like to introduce this year's valedictorian. As a teacher who has had the opportunity to work directly with the student, if I had one criticism, it is that she is remarkably difficult to poke fun at. See what I did there? I am not surprised in any way, shape, or form that the graduating class selected to be their voice tonight, your 2026 valedictorian, Belle Farrell.
Good evening, family members, faculty, staff, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. My name is Belle Farrell, and I'm honored to stand before you today as the valedictorian of the class of 2026. I am honored and surprised to be standing here today delivering a speech to the graduating class that may or may not have been prepared last minute, just like everything else I've done in high school. Sorry, teachers. However, I was particularly surprised as I had assumed after all these years you would have grown tired of seeing my face and hearing my voice. Apparently not, so you're stuck with me one last time. And because it's graduation, I'm contractually obligated to get a little sentimental. Guys, we grew up. We made it to the day that once felt impossibly far away. For some of us, graduating was expected. For others, getting here took every ounce of determination we had. Some had strong support systems behind us. Others had to build their own. No matter what your journey looked like, today is an accomplishment worth celebrating. So take a moment to be proud of yourself. For years, we yearned and waited for this day to become taller, stronger, finally earn some independence. We hoped to be older, especially in times when we had early curfews, and wished to be older when we were too short to ride roller coasters. We craved it before we could get our license, although admittedly I'm still working on that one, and prayed for it after a long day driving home when met with, "You got that McDonald's money?" We spent years counting down to the end of high school. We dreamed about it when Mr. Swain interrupted with, "Monitors off" for the 5th time. Don't worry, Mr. Swain, we still love you. We dreamed about graduation while waiting for that final minute before the final bell rang, a minute that somehow felt longer than any other. And now we're here. So what now? Now we are older. Now our parents don't say much when we come home late. Now I have the confidence to take a road trip across the country this summer and finally ride those roller coasters. Now we have the courage to take on university, careers, and whatever else adulthood throws at us. Because, well, the Ontario curriculum taught us math, essay structures, and the cell cycle. It was this school, our families, and the community that we built that taught us how to grow. I struggle to believe that any of us graduates have any shortage of memories from this building. Everyone knows that these unmatched friendships and experiences will be missed. The random conversations in fourth period, the familiar faces in the hallways, the moments between practices, bothering the best staff member, Miss Stewart, for the 5th time in one day, which you may have your opinions, but I'm up here doing this speech, so objectively mine is the correct one. Most of us started this journey together. Some joined along the way. But over the years, we became a part of each other's routines, and that's something we rarely appreciate until it's about to disappear. One thing I never talk about is why I worked so hard throughout high school. It was never for scholarships, resumes, or bragging rights, although those are definitely nice bonuses. I worked hard because I wanted to leave this place not wondering whether I had made the most of my time here. I wanted to leave knowing I had tried, contributed, and grown. And while titles and achievements feel good, I've realized they're not what matter most. People usually talk about the big moments, the graduations, the dances, the awards. But what I'll miss most are the small moments. Over the last few months, I've come to appreciate a lesson that was surprisingly captured by my favorite angsty story about a vegetarian vampire and an admittedly questionable love interest. This isn't the time to make hard and fast decisions. It's a time to make mistakes. Take the wrong train and get stuck somewhere chill. Change your mind, then change it again. Because nothing is permanent, so make as many mistakes as you can. They're often where the best stories begin. So, now we are here. Now we have grown. And now we all sit here thinking, when is she going to stop talking so we can officially graduate? I am almost done, I promise. Now I'm slowly realizing maybe greatness and success isn't only found in achievements, awards, or milestones. Maybe they're found in the moments we never thought would matter. They're found in the friendships we made, the community we grew into, and the mistakes we made along the way. It's found in the ordinary days between the big moments. Before I conclude, I have one specific person to credit all my success to. I am always very surprised hearing my friends struggle to talk to their parents, gossip, set boundaries, or challenge how they think. But maybe that's because my mother raised me to be a strong, stubborn thinker. I am no stranger to the nickname Little Vanessa. I wasn't thrilled by the comparison due to the undertone associated with it. However, today as I stand here, I'm honored to get even a fraction of my personality, looks, or strength from my mother because she has supported me through every challenge, celebrated every success, and sacrificed more than I can ever understand. But because of that, I have the courage to stand here today. Because of her, I have the courage to take the next step, and because of her, I will become the first person in my family to attend university. So, graduates, tonight, before you fall asleep, or tomorrow morning when you're recovering from celebrating, I hope you take just 1 minute, 60 seconds to appreciate where you are at that moment and realize the day you're in right now is the moment. And I hope that that feels like the longest minute of your life. Because as my senior quote states, life is what happens to you when you're busy making other plans, by Alan Saunders. So please, don't miss what's right in front of you, because maybe greatness isn't being everything, but instead about noticing everything. And to the class of 2026, thank you for the memories, the laughters, the friendships, and the years we've shared together. Congratulations, graduates, we made it.
Thank you so much, Belle. Finally, as we come towards the end of our ceremony, I would like to invite Vice Principal Jamie McCullough to share our closing remarks.
As we come to the close of this evening's ceremony, on behalf of everyone at Bayridge Secondary School, congrats once again, class of 2026. We are incredibly proud of all that you have accomplished and look forward to all that lies ahead. Thank you to the graduates, families, friends, and special guests joining us tonight, celebrating this special milestone. A special thank you goes to all the countless staff members who worked behind the scenes and volunteered their time to make this evening possible. Your dedication and commitment to our students is truly appreciated. As we conclude our ceremony, we will invite everyone to join us in the Bear Pit, the main foyer, for refreshments, photos, and the opportunity to continue the celebration. And now, graduates, it is time for one final Bayridge tradition, the cap toss. Don't go doing it yet. In just a moment, you will rise, and on the count of 3, and I'm not just going to count, I'm going to ask everybody here tonight to help me count. On the count of 3, you will toss your caps in the air for your final unified gesture as Bayridge Secondary School Class of 2026. Following the cap toss, graduates will recess to the Bear Pit to celebrate with their loved ones. And before leaving for the evening, please drop off your cap and gown to room 130. So at this time, I'm going to ask everybody in the audience, you're going to help me count. And at this time, I'm going to ask the graduates to rise. And I'm going to move away from the speaker. I'll get started. So on the count of 3. All right, everybody? 1, 2,